Sorry about that. It always does it to me. So, as we were talking about buttons and such, I found a piece of, this was a button, but look at that. And it just seems like it's completed it, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't have to do any more to that cover. So basically, all I need to do is glue in this and making sure it is actually glued in, and then making sure that this is glued in. I don't know if this glue will hold. If it doesn't, Fabri-Tac does. And if that don't work, you know what? I stitch it in. Because I really, really like that effect of the feather. And like I said, we can tone that down just a little. Not too much by using the shoe polish. But just be careful because you might overtone it and wreck it. And we don't want to do that either. We just blended it in. So that's given it a little bit of more of a just a little bit of, so it blends in. Not too much, Jeannie, because Jeannie can overdo things sometimes. So that won't stick in a hurry. But so that's that cover that we've created out of a bag. Now what I thought, I don't know if that's going to hold. I got some card that was sitting there, and I thought I'd create it into a tag. Now, what I'm going to do, because I'm worried about that, I'll just explain it to you what I was thinking. Again, I was going to glue it there. No, I was going to glue it there, and there. And that will give me a tuck spot under there. So your journal has become now. Now I'm going to decorate that tag. So while the video is loading and that, I will have this complete and decorated and sewn in. So that's going to be a pocket. Hopefully that will stick down. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to sew it in, which doesn't take much. But don't you think that looks like a cute journal? You need to remember, we've got to decorate all those pages. Now, the next one I thought we'll do is, we'll put that one aside because we know what we're doing. And we're going to bring this one over and decorate this cover. And again, is working out what's going to go there. You know, do you want to make it about a child? Because I think she's gorgeous. I really do. This one. I really like that myself personally. And we utilise this. So if we're going to utilise that, we need to stick it down, which is what we're going to do. We're going to stick that fabric down because then we know it's not going to thin. Because I, again, would like to leave a tuck spot behind my photo for things to hide. And I love this frayy material because it just looks grungy, and I like that grungy look. So I'm going to stretch it out so it's completely stuck down, and give it a few minutes to dry so we can have that little tuck we want. And that can go there. And there's another cover for you. Now, also, again, you might think of buttons. You know, and with this, again, I will show you what I'm thinking. Again, using part of that lace. Let me think, around there. Only part of the lace. I don't want it all, because that's not what it's about. There was another piece I was going to use with it. And that's from that top. And we can layer some buttons. That's a problem when you're doing this type of work, is deciding what's going to look right for you. So, and that is learning how to create some layers. So we can do that. Or, I'm just thinking. Because you remember, I'm working with limited supply, so it's going to make it hard. But I'm thinking something along those lines. Because I'm bringing the blue into play. I need a different button to that one. I know that. And utilising some of these bits and pieces. So what I was thinking, you can even cut into it. So get rid of that. So we can see some of that other fabric. And then just keep laying the buttons till you come to what conclusion you'd like. But I'm thinking I'm really happy with that cover. I'm not too sure about that. So again, I would be doing me gluing there. And there. And see how effortlessly we have created this cover. Plus you've got a tuck spot in there. But just give it a couple of minutes to dry. And then we just got to come up with, see, it's not dry yet. We've got to come up with something to layer here. But again, I will show you the completed product once I'm done. But there it is there. We don't want that one, that's for sure. I know the grey looks pretty good. But yeah, we just, I don't know. Maybe the blue is too harsh. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is shut up on that and show you something else pretty quickly. Freezer paper. Look at this. Now, I want to be able to have that in a, say, square shape. Because we're going to be a bit creative with it. Again, I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to roughly cut it, right? Because the thing is, this is about just making things out of it. But I want it to get some colour into it. And the only way to do it is roughing it up and then just... Now you're going to get this all over your hands, all over your stuff, because it really drinks it. Like, it loves it. Freezer paper loves distressed inks. It loves shoe polish, anything. And all we're going to do is play. And then we're going to scrunch it in some more, let the colour go into it. Just a few ways that you can utilise your shoe polish and freezer paper. Like I said, we all got it. And this feels actually like fabric at the moment. It really does. Normally I try and scrunch it in while it's still damp. Now, we'll do it this side too. Because it just gives it such an effect. And you know, if you really played hard enough with this, you can actually cover journals with it. Because it's actually stronger than you think. Again, I'm going to crunch it up. And from this, like I keep going and keep going and keep going. What I will show you is how easy, once you've done this, which I think I like that side better. So choose your side. Take it to them across. See how we don't need a punch board? And then what we're going to do is take it to there. Then we're going to take it across to there. Then we're going to take it across to there. Now this is possibly a bit too big, right? But I still will use it. And then we bring it down. And there we've created an envelope. That is too big for an envelope for me. So what I'm going to do is scrunch it up again. And I'm going to cut it in quarters. So we fold it in the middle. I'll fold it to each end. And we're going to make little envelopes. But you see what I was trying to get at with your limited supplies? What you can actually do with them. You know, like this, I'm going to lay out that tag as well with it. And I'll show you the completed product after. So now we're going to fold in. Fold over again. And it feels really nice. Like it doesn't feel like freezer paper anymore. So I really like that side better. So I'm going to, oh no I don't. I'll take it there. Bring it across. Now did you see? I didn't need a punch board at all. Except it's a bit crooked. Now. Did I take it in far enough? Oh, because it's sloping that way. So there. So you sort of need to be squared. And then you've got an envelope. And you just make sure you're even. Which I'm not. I've got to fix it up. fold it down. Now, this is where I watch where I've cut, where I've folded, and where those folds are, trim them off. I don't worry about anywhere else but there, where I'm going to do me fold over for the top of the envelope. It feels great. I really love working with freezer paper. So many amazing things you can do with it. Now, I don't ever like my bottom flap thing. So now, let's glue it down. And I normally just put the glue on there and a little bit there. Fold it in. So you don't even need a bone folder. Not with this messy way of doing it that I did it. Gotta make sure it's straight though. Oh, I didn't pull it up enough. And this is where you've got to be careful. But you know what I mean? Like, you have created an envelope from nothing. You really have. Just from freezer paper. And they really look cute. You can decorate them afterwards. You can do all sorts of things. And this is what I was trying to get at, you know. We've got all this stuff at home and we don't think about it. You know, we think we need everything. We actually don't, because we've got it all here. We've got it in the home. Lucky that glue doesn't stick fast, because otherwise I would have been in trouble. So I did cut that a little bit slightly not right, but you see what I'm getting at? So just practice on a normal piece of paper first, and you can create your own little envelopes out of freezer bag. Put a little bit of glue there, and that fits that down. And there's your little envelope. Keep your stamps. Like, I save all my stamps. All my stamps. So that's my envelope. Now, if I want that to be that bit more textured, all I have to do is apply either Mod Podge, mixed media, any of those things. Even just good old craft glue over it will do the trick before you do the folds. And that then will create a stiffer envelope. So I hope I've given you something out of today. It's not a lot, but it's enough to get you started on something. And then I will teach you how to do your, what's the word? The insides, like making envelopes and all that sort of stuff. But I believe we have created a wonderful journal cover there and a beautiful journal cover there. But like I said, I have to decorate that now. But you've got to tuck in there now, and you've got to tuck in there too. So this is where your creativity blooms, you know. And as we go on, we will add and add things to the project, and you will see how much. And that is, I'm still basing it on things we've got in the home. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of it. I am grateful for all YouTubers, because believe you me, without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. So have a lovely weekend, and we'll chat soon. Bye.